Hi.
So, you give us the topic. You're the man.
Okay, I'm the man when you're not home. That's a song.
I know.
Today we're talking about one of the gifts.
Discernment.
Yes, yes. And if you're a born again Christian, you are a child of God, and that is one of the gifts. And how do you know you have it?
Oh, discernment. I thought you were talking about you're a child of God, and that's a gift.
Well, it is too, but
You know you have it because you have a feeling about people that you come upon. And you can tell right after you meet them that they don't, if they don't like you for no reason at all, if they back away or go to the other side of the room, when you first meet them, they go away and don't want anything to do with you.
they can feel your atmosphere. They know that you have Christ in you.
They feel the Holy Spirit, and they don't want your Holy Spirit to see them, but they know they can see them, so they sort of stay aside. But if they try and be your friend,
be careful.
Be careful, because they're looking for a way to trip you up. They'll give you fake smiles,
Fake conversation.
fake hellos.
Yes, and you'll feel that something is off.
Yeah.
You feel that these people aren't my friend. This person is not my friend.
Your Holy Spirit will give you a feeling, and don't try and make friends with these people thinking you're going to change them. Oh, I feel something off. I'm going to change them. No, you're not going to change them. You're not going to get them saved, or I doubt it. But anyway, they're
working for Satan. They don't even know they are.
Yeah, half them don't, half them do. But
yeah, and they don't realize they're not in control.
Yeah. But God gave you that to protect you. Discernment is to protect you. It's so that you will steer clear of these people and not give them any ammunition. You go right, just live your life how you're living it, and don't go to the right or left.
They want you to
stay on the straight.
Question yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not right. No. Don't do that path.
Yeah.
Don't let them question the way you do things. Continue with what you do, especially if they're in your where you work. You got to work with these people. They're watching for you to screw up, because they were looking for anything to knock you down.
They can be in your church. They can be anywhere.
Yes.
They can be in your family. You can feel it. And when you feel it, don't try and become friends with them. You are not going to change them. I know. I don't like it when people don't like me. But I've only come upon a few in my life. And you can't make people like you. And I didn't know it was because they have bad spirits in them, perhaps. But anyway, so if people steer clear of you, let them. But don't change your job. Don't.
No, you need to be strong. You need to be bold. You need to be, proud to be a child of God.
Yeah. You just keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing everything right.
Yeah.
So.
And they will try to go after your friends because they know your friends are probably Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And they will attack them. Not physically, talking, mentally, or just trying to cause them trouble.
Yeah. Don't let them get a one-up on you. Don't
let them steal your joy.
Yes, we have someone that's a friend of ours, and the demonic forces are trying to beat them down, and so they're getting beaten down.
And I don't know if they know it or not.
No, I don't think
they're not happy, but they don't know it.
Yeah.
And
but
so
when
they
someone's
need
crapping on you, you just get away from them, or speak against them in the spirit and stuff.
Yes.
Speak against the demonic forces, and And if you know that they're in a certain area or company or whatever, then you just speak against them.
Yeah. Don't let them get against you at all. You have no. Don't let them even get you down. Don't let them. I keep thinking steal my joy, like steal my happiness, my love of God.
Yeah.
Because we need to be assertive and proud and bold.
But not enough to make them an enemy, though. I mean, don't
Don't
say anything to
belittle
them.
Don't belittle them.
Don't say anything to them,
That's right.
because look at that demon there back where we lived.
Yeah.
Oh my! I
Yeah,
mean, I
they-
wanted to move out of
They were
town.
waiting for an attack.
Pardon?
She was waiting for you for an attack on you.
Yes, I
Yes.
wanted to leave town because I felt she was going to rip my head off.
Yes, you came home and said, "We're selling the house. We're moving."
I know, and she had nothing against me except she was trying to rip us off, and we said
We stood up against it.
and we said, well, then the deal's out because you're ripping us off.
Yeah.
So then she didn't like me, but she was demonic, and I didn't know about demons back then. But anyway, but now I know. But I would stay clear of her anyway. Everyone in town stayed clear of that woman.
Because they felt that.
Oh yeah,
They felt that. I mean, she was little.
yeah, I know. She was like here on me, but I felt that she could just tear me limb from limb. I felt that that's what she felt like doing. So you've got this discernment about them, that they're crappy and they want to crap on you.
Yeah.
And I didn't do anything against her except call her out.
Yeah. And you can feel that. Say if you're going to be in a business deal with someone, you can feel it. You know, you say, "Whoa, think twice about it."
If you get a crappy feeling in you,
Mm-hmm.
it could be the Holy Spirit telling you not to do whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, and we didn't know that back
It's
then.
not maybe the deal you're into, it's the people you're dealing with. That's what the discernment is about.
Well, that was a bad deal too. I mean,
Yeah, it was. It was.
they were selling
Yeah.
all the building materials on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't do that.
A deal's a deal, and you can't change things.
No.
But and it. I lost where I was going with that.
I'm sorry.
It's not you. It's me. I
But anyway.
looked out the window and completely lost what I was thinking about.
Yes, I know you saw the guy walking by getting bottles.
But you can feel when people are with Christ. You can feel their atmosphere. You can feel their joy. Without even talking to them, you can feel it. And you know that. And you say, "Oh, those are nice people." Like
And you can tell. You can tell by the vibes. You know, we're going to say vibes, even though there's bad connotations.
And
but
I know
anyway.
we have to try to get other people saved, but discernment will let you know. And I was a little bit too excited. I was telling everybody. As you say, that one woman at the hospital, I wouldn't stop. You just kept saying, you know, sometimes it just isn't going to work.
Yeah.
And
But anyway, don't change. Don't change. God gave you this. He wants you to.
and when you think of discernment, you think, okay,
yourself.
I can feel demons and all that and all this stuff. But it's as much as even you feel other people that they're not saved. You feel like there's something there. I don't know. See, when I think of discernment, I know what demon you have. I know you have a problem. But a lot of people in this world do. It's not that they're oppressed. They're sucked into this world, which is Satan's world, the way he does things. You know, they think they're above the law. They think they're,
Narcissists.
there's a lot going on in this world.
Well, this world is full of evil spirits,
Oh, definitely.
and evil spirits oppressing people, and evil spirits taking over people. I think they can. Because that woman.
No,
unless demons can
that's
take
an
her.
extreme case. So she was
Yes, I've never met anyone like her,
no,
except for her.
I'm sure she has legions in her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, and I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yes.
I just knew that I thought I was going to be killed.
We've seen oppressed people,
Mhm.
you know, and dealt with some of them. But when they're extreme like that.
Yeah, she was extreme.
Yeah.
I actually thought she was an alien.
Well, you felt she was going to rip your head off.
Yeah, so I thought she was from Mars or somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know there was demons.
But you didn't know she couldn't physically grab a hold of you.
No, she came right up to my face, though.
Nose to nose. Well, nose to your chin.
She came there. Yeah, she came there, and she was jumping up and down. Her eyes were red. I mean, I thought she was a Martian. I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, now I know better.
Yeah.
And she's luckily long dead.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes, that was 15 years ago, and she was around 70 back then.
And she had a very heavy smoker.
Yeah, so she's no longer around.
Yeah. She is where she should be. But we would want everybody to get saved and go to heaven. Then we need to pray for these people too. But pray from a distance,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Be careful.
Yeah, so we're just warning you to be careful.
Don't give them any ammunition. If they act like they want to be your friend, just slough them off or something. Like don't let them become friends.
Be friendly, but not friends.
They're.
Sorry.
No, I don't think I'd be friendly.
No?
Because they're going to try and
Weasel in.
and
Okay.
ruin your life. They're trying to make you miserable.
Oh, yeah, they're looking for your slip-ups.
Yeah, they're trying to make you miserable. You don't need that kind of friend. You don't need that kind of friend. You're not that hard up.
Yeah, you feel
Even if
stressed.
Jesus is your only friend, that's still good enough. You don't want anybody that gives you a crappy feeling. Distance yourself. Even if you do it slowly. If you realize it, do it slowly. Distance yourself slowly
Yeah.
to not hurt their feelings. Or
Even if
whatever.
you think that you can handle this, you can help them. Be careful because it's a slippery slope.
No, you can't help them. You can't help them.
No.
I don't think. No. Unless somebody gets the demon out of them. And
If they get saved,
And
what
if
a
it's
change it will be.
yeah, well, I'm not sure about demons. But anyway, people with demons and
Well, they have to be
they need,
delivered.
yes, and it's above most people's pay grade. You know. But anyway,
It shouldn't be, but
yeah,
it's... Be
Well,
careful out there when you're dealing with this stuff.
yes,
Because we know even our friends that are strong have got them attacked because they went after them.
yeah. So there's different grades of demons and attacks and things. So not to put fear in you, but just be careful.
But it's a warning. It's a warning. We're
Yeah.
warning you. Yeah.
But if you're not saved, get saved. So you get the discernment. So you can tell when someone's against you. It's one of the gifts. And
They'll avoid you at first, the first time they meet you.
so
They
you'll be able to
won't, they
tell
won't
by
make
that.
eye contact because they can feel your atmosphere, the Holy Spirit in you.
Yeah, they might slip away to the background, away from you, because they don't want you to be a friend of theirs, because they're afraid you're going to know, and you do know. God gave you that,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you can see them for what they are. When
And
you make eye contact, they're going to freak out.
Their conversations are dry. They're just, how's the weather? How are things? You know, they're not personable.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yes,
Yeah. You'll notice that.
they're selfish.
Hmm. Self-centered.
Yeah, everything's about them. Not that everything's about them is demonic, but anyway. So that's just something that we thought of and thought we'd warn you and use your discernment. God gave it to you to use.
Yes. It's a precious gift.
Yeah, look, it's not on me.
I didn't notice you poor dear.
I just noticed it was on you, so I left it.
Oh, you're too sweet.
But anyway. So discernment. And maybe we'll do other gifts too.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, work our way through the gifts because they're all out there for us. They're all given to us from the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. And don't forget, May 7th, 3 a.m. Atlantic time. You will have to look and see what your time is
Yes.
besides Atlantic. Now, if we're expecting healings, if you don't think you can get up at,
Whatever time it is in your time zone.
yes, at midnight or whatever it is your time. I mean, I'm going to fast. I'm expecting a movement. But anyway, of the Spirit for healing. So if you want healing, then you'll have to drag your butt out of bed.
And we've understood that people have actually watched these videos after, when they're like,
Yes,
and
yes.
still
So,
got it.
so if you can't possibly get out of bed,
Because I remember a
then look at
story
it after.
that a woman watched a video
Okay.
2 years. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you've already. She watched it 2 years.
There was a video that was recorded 2 years before in the United States, and she was in Africa. And she watched the video and said, "That's for me," and she accepted and got healed.
Yes. Yeah. You can accept things. It doesn't matter how old it is.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway. So anyway, that's.
Well, I'm sorry I
that's our
interrupted
news.
you. I
No,
didn't
that's
mean
all
to.
right. I don't even remember what it was, but it was in the middle of a sentence.
Sorry, I jumped in again, and I'm working on it. I'm not doing so well, but I'm working on it.
On what? Button in?
Yes, it's a
No,
problem
do
I
it.
have.
I do it too. I just did it.
Excuse me.
So we will let you go.